Well, we've seen cold and gloomy conditions so far this weekend, and unfortunately, we're going to see that continue for the majority of tomorrow as well. Tonight, though, we are still seeing some chilly conditions, and we will be dropping into the upper 20s as we go through tonight. Here's a look at temperatures around our region currently. We can see we're hanging out in the lower 30s for the majority of our area, 35 degrees in Mankato, St. Peter, and Blue Earth right now, 34 in Fairmont and St. James, as well as in New Ulm. So like I said, we are going to see a little bit of relief this week. That's the good news. We do have a high pressure system moving in, so we will be warming up into the lower 60s by the middle of this week, which is more on par with what we normally see for this season. So looking at wind speeds currently, though, we can see a couple places are still a little bit breezy. Fairmont, St. James, Algona hanging around that 15-mile-per-hour wind mark, but the majority of us are seeing those wind speeds return back to normal. Wind gusts, a couple places are still showing up on the map, but compared to earlier, we are a lot less gusty than we were earlier. 22-mile-per-hour wind gusts recorded in Algona and 20 recorded in Redwood Falls. Wind speeds the next couple of hours we can see are going back to pretty much normal, a little bit all over the place around 1 a.m., but for the majority, we are going to just see normal winds for the rest of tonight. So looking at radar currently, we can see some thicker cloud coverage for the majority of our area. However, we are still seeing dry conditions. A couple of little showers are starting to pop up, some areas of flurries. We could see some pop-up snow showers continue on through tonight and into tomorrow as well, but we aren't expecting anything impactful. It'll be minimal, if any, accumulation as we go through tonight. So like I mentioned on future radar, we could see tomorrow a couple of showers popping up in the overnight, but then later on tomorrow around lunchtime and beyond, we're going to see some rain maybe pop up in some of our areas, continuing on into around dinner time. But again, we're not expecting anything impactful. We could see a little bit of mixed precipitation with that as well, some showers turning into snow, especially as we go later on into the evening. But again, little to no accumulation if we see any. So tonight, a low of 29 degrees in Mankato. Scattered showers possible as we go overnight. We could see some flurries as well with that wind around 10 miles an hour from the northwest. That'll continue tomorrow with that chance of scattered showers, especially in the overnight hours in the morning, but then also again later on between lunch and dinner time, and even continuing on into the evening. We could see a high of 44 degrees for Mankato. So looking at our extended forecast, like I mentioned earlier, we will be warming up this week and staying dry for the majority of the week thanks to that high pressure system. We'll have some sunshine on Monday and Tuesday, but then later on in the week, Thursday through the weekend, we could see some increased chances of some rain showers and maybe even some thunderstorms with an oncoming system, but we are still a ways away from that, so it's hard to have the exact details. As always, we will keep you updated as we find that out. That's all I have for weather. Sports are up next after the break.
This 10-day weather forecast is brought to you by Bomgars. What you need when you need it.